Brother, we are at the reddest of red carpets right now for drivers. And we're going to ask people, yo, do they have a G? Do they have a G1? Do they have a G2? A trucker's license? Who knows, but they shouldn't be stealing cars. That's what we're going to find out today. Why? Why? There's a reason, though. There's a reason. That's the reason we're going to find out tonight.
One thing I learned, I learned from the other actors, especially talking to Tim Baltz, who is like someone I'm a big fan of. He's so good in like The Righteous Gemstones, and he was telling me, because I'm like pretty new to acting, like professionally. I've only done a few projects so far, and one of my big things that I really love doing is improvise. But I kind of feel like there's unwritten rules that I don't know about improv. And Tim was like just giving me free game on improv for so long. And he was like, always do something that will serve the character and never do something that is just only funny to you or to the people on set in the moment. You always have to be serving like the character and serving the film and trying to like help the narrative. So it kind of like I started thinking about, because I always want to just do like stand up in every scene. Essentially, I just want to like crack jokes about random stuff that might be not actually adding anything to the scene. So that was something I learned. So always keep the improv constructive to the scene or to the film or to the narrative or the character. Relevant improv, I guess.
I think I like my character in a few ways. I think, Aparna is someone when we first meet her who I think focuses a lot of her time and energy, like trying to carve this path for her future. She has a lot of super ambitious goals that she has set for herself. I think she's put a lot of pressure on herself academically to achieve those. And I think she is looking so far ahead that she can kind of like stop paying attention to what's right in front of her and stop like living her life with like just being fully present. And I think I can definitely be guilty of that sometimes. I'm working on getting better, but I think it's so easy to like be like, what do I want to do in the next year, or like in 5 years, and try to plan and take up so much time doing that you lose focus of there's stuff going on today. There's things I can like do to be happy today. So yeah, I think that's definitely how I can relate. Having a support system in your life is so important, and like especially for these kids where little moments can feel really massive to them. Especially when you're in high school, there's a lot of big decisions like your future and what you want to do with your life, and it's really stressful. Sorry. So I think being able to like have solid friends, family, anyone that you can turn to that will hear you out, is there for you to support you, and I think this story like really tests that and showcases that. So I'm excited for people to see it.
Thanks for doing your research on a musician. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love both. I feel like both are very creatively fulfilling in different ways. Like acting can be very out of your hands and very much not on your time, or music you can just do whenever and make whenever and wherever and all that. So I think it kind of balances out, I kind of like to hop on both, but right now I've been loving acting and just kind of, working on that. Our director is such a kind and nice person and genuinely cares about all of us, and we feel that as we're working. So I think it's always good when you like go on a project and like everyone is really kind and just good people, So I feel like that's always good to see and always makes me want to keep doing that.
I think you're filtering everything you see in the world through yourself and through your own feelings and experiences, and so you can't help but engage with it on a personal level. And I think if you're writing something you don't feel personally connected, that's a sign that maybe you're not going in the right direction on the project. So, but yeah, and I keep. This is about younger people. I keep my ears open and listen to all my younger friends and do what I can. And yeah,
I've been saying it all night. Thomas Moffett wrote a great script, and we don't see a lot of movies like this anymore. So I think it was exciting to get an opportunity to co-produce on something that's an original idea and has a lot of laughs, and it's got a little nostalgia to it about movies we used to see. So it was exciting, and we found this awesome cast, and I think they're all really, really terrific. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I am a little biased because he's my dad. But, it's pretty fantastic. I've worked with him on a few projects here. We shot Champions up here in Canada and Winnipeg. And, yeah, we have a lot of fun working together. So always a good opportunity.
I would just say that working with a legend like Bobby Farrelly, he is so playful on set. He encourages you to improv and just have fun. And I want to take that energy with me for all the films I do in the future.
That is a wrap on Drivers and Cast. They are now going and talking to fans and seeing all the fans. And Custom TV, I told you we'd be at the red carpet to show you guys what's going on. So we got some good advice for you guys from the writer. We got to talk to a couple of the actors, producers. So I'm making sure I'm getting the keys for you guys. I'm out here doing the work that I need for you guys, because I need to get you guys the information. You know what I mean? Listen, I want to see you guys in the next movies. I want to see you guys as the next directors, writers, producers. So I'm out here trying to get you the information.